it's Rachel. Today I'm back. I am in my B6 Stalogy. Now we're not planning ahead, unfortunately. It's been absolutely gorgeous weather in the UK for about 3 weeks and I've just been so busy and enjoying the sunshine, spending time with my kids and my friends, and it's just been amazing. So I am a little bit up to date in my planner. I have done my June setup off camera and I have planned last week off camera as well, I think. We're partway through this week. Today is Saturday, but I do have... I had to stretch and find it, it was behind me. I do have the week on here. These are some of the things that I've been up to. So I'm going to put that there so I do have something to refer back to. And the kit we're going to use this week is the golden hour one from Josephine Bow Designs. I just had to. This kit summarises the week's weather for me. It just looks so, it looks really sort of Iranian beach to me, you know, Arabic sands and just all of that beautiful stuff that you wish for on a holiday. Not that it's been like that in Blackpool this week. In fact, I'll tell you a little story. It definitely hasn't been like that in Blackpool this week. We've had a warning not to go in the sea because of sewage this week. So yeah, good old Blackpool. Go to Blackpool and the water's brown. Yeah, I have not been in the sea for a long time in Blackpool. But you know what I mean. These colours are giving me summer vibes. And if I sit on my sun lounger in my garden with my eyes closed, I definitely can feel like I'm on the beach in Dubai if I don't listen to my surroundings. Earplugs in my ears so I can't hear these kids screaming at each other. But anyway, we have got the golden hour kit from Josephine Bow Designs and we've got these 8 full boxes which are just stunning. We have got some functional boxes. These at the bottom with the little flowers on are adorable. We have got some date covers, a weekend banner, some checklists and some more functionals. And then we have got our washi sheet as well and some little headers at the bottom. Now, of course, you can buy an extra sheet that's got some more headers on it. I didn't. I've just got the 8 and that is perfect for me. I'm going to do the cousin spread because I always feel like when I've got partway through the week, there's no point doing like a day to a page or anything because the week is mostly gone. So let's get in here and I'll show you what I have done off camera. Also, I have made a little change to my thingy-mabobber. Now, people always ask me where this page marker is from. The actual page marker itself, if I take everything out, so forget the sticky pockets, the actual page marker itself is from the Grumpy Tortoise. It was a long time ago, so I don't know if she does them anymore or if she does this design, but I absolutely love it. It's nice, sturdy laminating. I do sometimes make my own at home, and I have made Robin some and sent them across the pond before now. Mine don't seem to be as thick, so I don't feel like she's double laminating, is she? No, I don't feel like she's double laminating. I feel like maybe she's just got a stronger laminate than I have. So you already knew that I had this glittery pocket on the front, which is also from the Grumpy Tortoise, but it's a separate. And the vinyl that's on it, I have stuck on it from the advent calendar from Alvi Planning Co, I think it was. Now, it's not there, you can see it's got my name on it. It's very subtle, but I absolutely love it. You can actually see it a bit better in real life than you can on the camera, but it's gorgeous. Utterly gorgeous. And then I was getting a bit stuffed. I've started to keep sort of a lot of stuff in my pocket and it was a bit ridiculous. So then I thought, well, I'll just stick another pocket on the back. Now this one I believe is from the Honeybee shop. I actually got this one in a D-stash. It's just got a little scalloped edge, follows the ears. It's got Mickey Mouse ears and a little magical thing there. So I wanted, the reason this started was because, I don't know if you saw my recent haul, but I hauled this beautiful sticker book from Alvi Planning Co, and it's just all of the functionals, the little icons that I love, a few of all of them in this sticker book, and I thought it was amazing, and I wanted to store it in my planner, in my actual planner, just on the off chance that I just want to do a quick bit of planning. I don't want to get all my stuff out. I've got that with me. I've actually got my Love Island stickers, but I've not watched this series. Right, so I have my stickers that I use for my trackers. I have a currently reading sheet from Crafty Planning and my Formula 1 stickers from Crafty Planning as well. I have got this little post-it note that I wrote on. I needed to keep a track of when Dexter started his steroids. He's not taking them anymore, so that's not relevant. I had him weighed and I need to just inform the vets of what he was because he was losing weight and he was 7.1. I didn't want to make an appointment at the vets just to go and weigh him. So if you go to Pets at Home, they have a set of scales because they sell things like Frontline and stuff and it's weight related. So I just took him in there and had him weighed. So yeah, he's put a bit of weight back on, which is nice, but I just needed to keep that in there so I knew what the date was and also how much it was because it makes a difference to his medications. I've still got these freebies from Crafty Planning, and the reason why is somewhere in here there is a week that is blank, but has got the post-it notes on it, and it's because I want to do, here it is, so it's a Mother's Day week. I've got a Mother's Day kit, but on the 17th it was St. Patrick's Day, so I thought just for that day I'm going to use these and make that part of the spread green, and I just thought it could look fun, so that's what I went with. Now where am I putting these? I've just realised that I think I put everything in the wrong bit, because the sticker book fits in the front, not the back. Have I done this correct? Let's see if we can get this in here now. We're all right, aren't we, I think? Okay, there we go. So that is now my page marker, stuffed with loads of stuff in it, and it's very functional. I love it. Right, let's get on then. I do still have this as well. Oh, tell you something. So as I said, I did my June setup off camera, and I did the typical Rach thing of just completely messing it up. So we have got my front page here, which I'm completely in love with. I just googled June flowers, and then this whole shenanigan came up, all the flowers that you can get around in June, and I just thought it was absolutely gorgeous, so I went with that. The washi is just some spare washi that I had from a kit from Josephine Bow Designs. My acetate is from Josephine Bow Designs, and my monthly calendar I just typed into Google and found that one. Peonies are the same as the ones in here. Now, funny story about peonies, it's my friend's favourite flower, and she messaged me once and she was like, will you get me some peonies next time you're going to Tesco's? Because I was going that day and she wasn't. So I was like, yes, fine, but I don't know what they look like. I had no idea, so I had to Google them, but the flowers in the shop were like buds, and the flowers on my picture were flowers. I stood there for absolutely ages asking people, because I couldn't find a shop attendant either, so I was like, do you have any peonies? And then I found my mum in the shop, because she was somewhere around the other side. I'd left her like going and finding baked beans or something, and I was like, oh my god, it took me ages to get these peonies. And she was like, it took you ages to get the what now? I was like, the peonies. And she was like, you mean the peonies? I was like, ah, okay, made a fool of myself yet again. Anyway, then, so I did my monthly. Now, what happened was, shockingly enough, I ran out of tape runners. So I had half of a thing on here, nothing on here, and so I dumped these in here. Then an hour later, I decided that I was going to watch something on my tablet, and I thought, oh, well, while I'm doing it, I'll just catch up on the week. And so I did the week without putting my trackers in, so we've got a really short month. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to do the 4 weeks for the month, and then at the end I'm going to stick the tracker in. Now, it probably won't be a mood tracker because that will be gone. I'll just do the YouTube tracker and just call it a day and concentrate better next month. Perhaps that would be better, but you expect these things from me. If I'd have been doing it in a video, it wouldn't have happened, because I wouldn't have split off to go and do something else. But anyway, this week I used a kit from Grand Plans. I didn't use much of it, as you can see. I think it was a part kit as well, which is nice. This Love Big sticker is from the Happy Planner, one of those books, but the rest of it is a Grand Plans kit, and I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. Had a really good week. We had a nice buffet at my friend's house. It was nice to catch up with people. Right, let's not miss a page then, and let's get on with this week. So we are just going to go again for the cousin layout. I'm sorry if you're getting a bit bored of seeing this. I've done it quite a few times in this planner, I think, although I didn't do it there, did I? But it just kind of fits when I'm having a busy week and I haven't got all the time in the world. Oh, I have done it a lot lately. It just, yeah, it's just easy. It's just easy, but I promise to be a bit more inventive next time. Next week, I promise. In fact, after I film this, I'll film in advance next week and we'll do something else. But this is just it for this week. So how do we do this? We get our date covers down first. Anyway, how are you all? It's been a little minute since I have put a video up. I do have a Temu haul, which is just about to be edited, that I can put up. Who's been shopping on at Temu? I spent my birthday money on there, and I actually quite liked some of the stuff that I got as well. But you'll see that all very soon anyway. Well, what else has been going on? It's just been so nice, such nice weather here. 25 to 30 degrees, day dependent, depending on what it is, which is, do you know what? I say this all the time when I had this conversation with Beth, Joanne and Oakley the other day in the group. 30 degrees in the UK is not the same as 30 degrees on holiday. For starters, you're in a nice air-conditioned hotel, and I've said this before, so you might remember, but in the UK, we are not built for this heat. Our houses don't have AC, neither do our shops. Some of them do, but for the most part, they don't. Yeah, our workplaces, nothing like that. So we're all just like dying in the heat. That's a bit of an exaggeration, obviously, but it's very, very hot. It's not the same. You don't get to sort of spend your days lazing around the pool eating, you know, stuff from the poolside bar. You've got to function, and it's really hard to function. And also, it's a completely different kind of heat. It's stifling. It feels like it's on top of you, sort of suffocating you, because there's no air. When you go outside, it's so humid and there is no air. And I like the sun, you know. I've been coming home from picking up Paige from school and sitting out in the sun for quite a bit, because it's been really, really warm at the end of the day. So like 4 o'clock onwards until about 6 o'clock, it's still been like 28, 29 degrees, which is just really nice to sit out on the chairs and read my book. That's what I've been doing. Paige is quite good in the sun. She's got my skin tone, and yeah, she can play outside, put sun cream on her, put her hat on, and she is quite happy. Poor old Jensen. That boy was not built for the sun. No, he's not happy at all. And his school only this week allowed them to wear their PE kits at school. So up until this week, so for 2 weeks while we've had this heat, he's been going to school wearing his full school uniform. And his full school uniform is not shorts. They are not allowed shorts ordinarily. It has to be a full long trouser. He's had a short sleeved shirt, but he has to wear his blazer. And they make them wear them in school as well. I've told him to take it off if he gets too hot. I don't care what they say. They can ring me up and have a word with me. But, you know, heat exhaustion is a real thing. But what a pleb that boy is, because he came home the other day, so he'd been wearing his full school uniform, and he come in through the door, he literally collapsed on the couch and he was like, I need a drink. So I went in the kitchen, got him a drink, got his uniform off him, threw some shorts at him for him to put those on. He got himself changed, and I was like, why are you so warm? Why are you so red? He's so red in the face. He doesn't tan at all. He's just like a little tomato. And he was like, well, and he had his blazer on, so that was the first thing. He had not taken his blazer off. He had not thought, well, it's roasting, I'll take my blazer off. Not only that, he'd run home. He'd run home, and I'm like, why did you do that? Why did you not walk in the shade and just take your time? Well, I thought that if I got home quicker, I'd be cooler. And I was like, I can see your logic with that, but you could have at least took your blazer off. What is that all about? But, yeah, what a boy. Anyway, school then let them put the PE kits on, as I said. But it's just rained this morning here, so it's finally rained. I've actually put, you know, if you remember from last year, Chris and I like to grow vegetables and stuff in the summer. So we've got all veggies that have been in our back porch. Because some of them, they were getting a bit heat exhausted. They were wilting, so we brought them in so they could still get some of the heat, but they weren't in the direct sunlight. Chris said that was a thing. I'm no Alan Titchmarsh, but Chris has got quite handy at doing all the veggies and stuff. However, this morning, like I said, it is doing a bit of rain, so I put them all back outside because I thought as much as we water them in the summer, they probably would appreciate a bit of natural water. So that's what they've got this morning, and I can see everything out the window as I'm filming this video, and the tomatoes are loving it. So that should be good. We've not had any cucumbers off our cucumber plant last year. I think I vaguely remember last year that I was putting up pictures of veg that I was growing to show you guys, because I was super proud of my cucumber plant. It was, yeah, I think it gave us like 6 or 7 cucumbers. Once they start, I saw this on a program the other day, once cucumber plants start flowering and then start fruiting, they just don't stop. It's amazing. You get a whole summer. I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, because there's every chance that I might be wrong, but I don't think a cucumber plant is one that comes back year after year. Do you have to seed a new plant every year? That's what we've been doing, because Chris said they were dying. Ours have died. It's sort of like a, you know, it does one summer hurrah and then it's off. But yeah, oh, and they just taste so amazing. I don't care what anybody says. Fruit and veg that you grow at home, which by the way is so much easier than you probably think it is, but fruit and veg that you grow at home tastes so much better than fruit and veg that you buy in the store. 100% does. It 100% does. There's nothing like it. Like literally picking the cucumber off the plant, giving it a quick wash and sticking it straight on your cheese butty. Absolute heaven. Right, then that is our headers and our date covers and washi done. I just had to put all 3 pieces of that washi down. Isn't that absolutely stunning? I've just realised we've got the Canada race on Sunday as well. You can see Gary the groundhog. Right, let's get some date dots then. So yeah, what have I been up to while I've not been here? Oh, these might go, but these are not the right dates, I fear. 11th. Yeah, these are not the right dates. That's a shame. They would have gone nicely. What about these? A bit too yellow. Maybe we'll just go with some foiling. Shall we just use these? What did we need? 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they're okay. Let's use these. So I've got these from Sticker Guru. Yeah. And we can stick this on. So it was my mum's birthday on Tuesday, which was the 13th. So we did see her and we sent her some flowers as well. But for one reason or another, we didn't actually physically go out and do anything because that was just how it needed to be. And then Chris's birthday was yesterday, which was the 16th, but unfortunately he was working. He's been working, well, by the time he gets finished with this round, he's going to have been working 7 days in a row, and he's had some really, really awful shifts as well. Some until 8:45 at night, which you think might not be so bad if it was a half day, but when I tell you that he's been in since 8 o'clock in the morning. So we got home yesterday. Yesterday was actually a 5:30 finish. I gave him his favourite takeaway, so it's become a bit of an inside joke. We have a favourite takeaway that we don't order too often from so much anymore because takeaways have just got so expensive. But we always get it on his birthday, and I always leave a note on the shop's little note system that it's his birthday, and then the driver comes and sings happy birthday to him, and it's just hilarious. It makes me laugh. And because he was tired, he'd forgotten that that was what was going to happen. He'd said to me he didn't know what he wanted for tea. Surprise him. And I was like, well, okay then. But that takeaway's hilarious as well. They always message me. They must have taken my number from like when we've been ordering, or he'll ring me. So I will order it for when Chris gets home from work. So I'll say like, right, deliver at 6:30. And then the guy will ring me and he'll be like, you want this at 6:30? And I'm like, yes. Well, what time does Chris get home? He'll say, and I'll be like, well, he's going to be home at maybe like 6:10. And he's like, well, I bring it for 6:10 then. Chris doesn't want his dinner cold. Like, okay. And then yesterday when I did this order, I was sat in the garden, so I didn't have my phone with me, but when I got inside, I had text messages from the takeaway guy, and he was like, you have ordered this for 5:45. You want this at 5:45? Is he home? And I'm like, yes, he'll be home. And then when we got the takeaway and he come inside, they'd made him something extra. What was it? Well, pineapple fritters, which sadly he doesn't like, but me and Paige do. And they'd written a birthday message on the polystyrene tray. I was killing myself. Oh, it makes me laugh so much. If you're ever in Blackpool, well, that's not straight. Yeah, if you're ever in Blackpool and you're looking for a takeaway, I'm going to give a shout out to Rushie's on Squires Gate. They're amazing. They're just really good guys as well. But anyway, yeah, it makes me laugh that. I'm surprised he hasn't done anything on my birthday to get me back. But he hasn't. It's just dead funny when he opens the door and this guy just starts singing to him. And we live on a main road as well, so there's usually like quite a few people walking past, and I'll be in the living room like, hehehe. It's the little things, you know. We couldn't do much on his birthday yesterday, like I said, because he was working, but to make him smile is priceless, isn't it? And unfortunately, he's working today. He's doing a half day. But then me and Paige are meeting up with friends this afternoon. We're going to do something. And then tomorrow, which is Father's Day in the UK, he's actually working for that as well. But Paige has made him a card, so she'll give him that. Maybe I'll get her to leave it out. Because he'll go to bed, you see. So I go to bed after him. So when he's gone up to bed, I can put that card out for him. And he can find it in the morning. Right, let's get some boxes and stuff down then. So I'm going to do it day by day. I've got my little thingamabob there. And there's some extra things that I can put on it as well, like what I've been reading and what I've been watching on the TV. I've been watching on the TV, throwback to who watched True Blood. Now I have watched it previously. I don't know why I decided to rewatch it, but I did. I have a huge crush on Eric Northman. Not when he's got the long hair. Those 2 or 3 episodes where he's got the long hair. And then he comes in that episode where he's got the short hair. I think he meets Bill Compton in the mall, doesn't he, when he's looking for clothes for Jessica. And I'll never forget the first time I watched that, because I was like, sit up on the couch. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Because he's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nothing. No, nothing. It's fine. He's all right. He's got Suki to look at. That's fine. But yeah, I liked a bit of Eric Northman. Although, oddly, not in anything else. I don't like the actor in anything else. It must have been the paleness that I went for. Right, let's see what we've got to put down on Monday. So I'm just going to put down that my mum and Stephen came around, then I'm going to miss the rest of it off. I've used up quite a bit of the space for my trackers and stuff, and I'm happy with that. I needed them, so that's fine. So let's put down, aren't these boxes at the top here beautiful? Let's put down this one here. I need to write on this paper with a different pen, and I'm just wondering if I could use a fountain pen. What do you think about trying a fountain pen? I've got some gorgeous pens in here. These are where I put my special pens. So of course I've got to, oh, have I got a mark on that one? I think it's just a bit of ink. I've got gorgeous pens from the Angel shop. This one has got some love hearts in it. Absolutely beautiful. This one is my favourite one. This one has got flowers in it. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. In here I have got, oh, I've got 2 other pens in here. This one is a Villa Beautiful pen. I coveted after this for so long, and my friend at the time bought me this for my birthday, and it means the world to me. It's so beautiful. I think it still might be one of my favourite pens ever. Although, and you know how I like to be honest with you guys, the pen itself is absolutely gorgeous. The ink insert is scratchy. It writes scratchy, so I need to find something else to put in it, but I do still really love that pen. And then this one I picked up in a D-stash from Pen Gems. Shall we see what this one writes on it like? I think we've done an Angel Shop pen on it before. Oh, I've got another thingamabobber down there as well. So many beautiful pens. Let's have a little look, see what's in this one then. Is this my fountain pen? This is my fountain pen. This is my fountain pen from the Angel shop. Oh, have we leaked a little bit? We've leaked a little bit, haven't we? That's because I'm not storing it stood up. That's my bad. It's not leaked in there, has it? No. Okay, let's go with the Pen Gems pen for now. And I will sort the fountain pen out off camera. Is that going to get me? We just get some answers back and get it off. Right, okay, let's give this one a go then. So if I just do a little bit of a scribble on here. Okay, that's going to write nicely. Right, let's do what I was going to do then. So, Mum and Stephen came around for a brew. They come most days actually. They like to go out walking, especially in the nice weather. And my house is the first house that they get to stop for a pit stop for a brew. And I'm on the way to the doctors, and I'm on the way to the opticians, and I'm on the way to the chemist. So they always use me for a brew stop, which is absolutely fine. I love to see them. So yeah. Right, let's move on to Tuesday then. Tuesday was my mummy's birthday. 2 weeks after mine it is, or 13 days after mine. Let's use this one. And if I am 41, that means my mum is 61. She won't appreciate me saying that. I'm not entirely sure. She remembers that I have a channel actually, which means I can say what I want. So we'll pop that on there like that. Oh, is it raining again? I've got Chris's t-shirt outside. Oh, that's annoying. I'm going to have to get that in a minute. Right then. Then we Oh, I filmed my Temu haul. So let's do that. I'm just in the middle of editing it. I will be popping it up soon. Am I saying that right? I say Temu, but Jensen says Temu. What are we saying? I'm probably butchering it. That's the problem with the Lancashire accent. It makes everything sound a bit common. I can't help it. I am a bit common, I guess. And then it says that I had a little nap. So let's get that down as well. So we'll put nap time. I don't have anything else to pop on. Chris had a half day, which was nice. He didn't go into work until the afternoon. He had the morning off and he went into work in the afternoon. I'm going to put nap time there like that, and then I'm going to try and find a little nap sticker to put under there. Let's have a look then in my reusable sticker book. See what we can find. I think there's probably some that are in the back. Oh, let's use these ones. I've got these ones which are from Shine Sticker Studio, which I bought in a D-stash. She will fit just nicely there. What's that character called? What's she called? And there's a unicorn as well, isn't there? And he's quite cute. I quite like him. Right, moving on to Wednesday then. Oh, on Wednesday, I got Paige's SATs results. And I was super proud of her. She did absolutely amazing. So let's write that on here. I've actually stuck the post-it note with the SATs results on it in my journal to remember forever. I'm always super proud of my kids, no matter what. But this particular day meant a lot because I just was super proud of how well she got on. She did really good. I always say to the teachers on like parents' evenings and stuff, I don't care if they're top of the class. I don't care that they're excelling. What I care about is that they are keeping up and that they're not stressed and that they're happy. More than anything, I care about who they are as a person, about what they are like, that they're good people, that they're kind to their friends, that they're helpful, that they feel empathy for someone that's fallen over. There's not enough good people in the world, and that's what I care about. Obviously, I want them to do well academically as well, but it's not the most important thing to me. The most important thing to me is that I am raising good kids who are going to turn into good adults. They're going to give me some good grandkids. Right then, so what else do we have to put on for Wednesday? Oh, of course, we went to Dottie's because she'd done so well in her SATs. She, of course, got a treat. Paige's #1 treat when she chooses herself is Dottie's, which is the little ice cream slash waffle slash pancake shop near us. It is a firm favourite. It's too easy to get there, you know? We have it too often. And then what's the last thing? Just, oh, I did some sunbathing. I think what I'm going to do to mark that down is put one of these. And then I'm pretty sure that either in here or in my collection I've got some sunbathing stickers from Dot the Bear. I think it's Dot the Bear playing in the sun. They might not be in here actually. Ooh, bikini. I definitely wasn't in my bikini. Do you know what I sunbathe in? Because it's just in my house, I can do what I want. But I sunbathe in a little shorts and crop top pyjama set. I think it's got Matavia on it. So the neighbours ever look out, they must think, God, that woman can't be bothered to get dressed. But it's not that. It's just comfy. I don't need to put my pool clothes on. I'm at my home. Yeah, I don't think they're in here. I think they're going to be in my weather folder. So let's have a look. I've decided, by the way, I don't know if it's my eyes or not, but I'm finding these hard to see. So I'm going to switch all of the tabs to the white ones with the black writing. I think what it is because of where I store it, the sun has really, so there's a newer one here. And you can see the difference in the writing there, and I'm struggling. So yeah, I think the sun has bleached it, so I'm going to do it on the white ones instead. Here we go. This is what I am looking for. And this is really, really accurate as well. It has literally been that warm. It's been absolutely gorgeous. So if I put that there, that is perfect for that. So that takes us on to Thursday then. Thursday I have got that I took Nan around the charity shops and we went for coffee and a cake at Buttermilk. We like to go for a little mooch around the charity shop for some books. She likes to read the Inspector Montalbano books, and she actually found one in one of the charity shops for 50p, so it was a successful morning for Nan. She also bought a shirt that didn't fit her, but she knew it didn't fit her because she bought 2 pairs of pants that didn't fit her, and she knew they didn't fit her. And is she not your Nan if she doesn't see material in shops that she's going to make into quilts? That's what she's going to do with it. She makes quilts, and then usually she gives them to me for the dogs or for the kids or just for anything. So I have loads and loads of quilts and stuff from my Nan, but I love them. I'm going to keep them forever. And then we went to Buttermilk, and I had, I think it was a coffee and walnut cake and an iced latte, and it was absolutely divine. So good. A cosy little cafe that's on the road where all the charity shops are, and it's quite near to where I walk when I pick Paige up from school. So sometimes if I'm picking Paige up from school and one of her friends, I pick Theo up sometimes as well, and sometimes her sister, I'll sometimes take them in there for a juice and a cake or something before we get home in the summer. Sometimes when they break up at the end of term, it'll be like a half school day and I'll do it then. So I've wrote So Hot with and Mum and Stephen came again apparently, so I'll pop that down. This was because they were going to the opticians. And so they were using me as a pit stop for a cup of tea. I'm not one for drinking a cup of tea in the heat. Chris does it as well. I don't get it. I mean, it's that thing, like if you're in the UK and you watch Peter Kay shows, you know, when he does the you know, when he does the live comedy shows, that's one of his jokes, isn't it? A cup of tea cools you down. I'm not of the feeling that a cup of tea cools you down. It definitely doesn't cool me down. I'd rather have an iced latte or just generally some juice. Or if I'm going to be completely honest with you, I seem to have developed a bit of an iron brew addiction, and that is my my drink of choice in the summer. But yeah, they're all like cup of tea. Chris wants one all the time. He's like, make me a brew, make me a brew. I'm like, no, I don't want one, so go and make your own. I make him one when he gets in from work and his tea is presented to him, but after that, like, you're on your own, pal. If you want something out of the kitchen, get up off your bottom and get it. Unless I'm going in there. If I'm already going in there, and I do go in there and say, anyone want anything while I'm in here? Like, that's absolutely fine. But I'm not getting up to get you something. You do that yourself. Right. I went to Aldi with Jess yesterday. We did a bit of shopping. That was nice. Oh, I better write Chris's birthday. I'm not going to write his age on here because he won't appreciate it. And he does sometimes watch my videos. Mainly just to find out what I've been up to while he's been at work. Okay. So let's put that down there. I feel bad that I'm putting it at the bottom and I didn't put it at the top. That's not intentional. Right, and then I'm going to use one of these and I'm going to find a little birthday something or other just to pop on that there. So let's have a look again through here. Oh no, I don't need to look through there. I'm going to look in my birthday folder. Okay, so I've got some happy birthdays, but it's foiled and I don't want to use a different coloured foil. These are what I'm looking for. Some Dot the Bears. We'll do a Dot the Bear and we'll do the party blower one, shall we? And she can just sit right there. Yeah, so poor old Chris didn't really have the best birthday in terms of doing anything, and he's going to miss out on Father's Day as well because he's working that, but that's a shame, isn't it? Okay, so on to today then. So I am meeting up with Jess and Sophie. We're going to have a play date with the kids. I don't know what our plans are because the rain is kind of ruining it. There we go. Yeah, the rain is spoiling our fun, unfortunately. And then underneath that, I'm just going to write film. And then I'm going to put a YouTube sticker. Let's do this one. Just because I'm going to film some videos this morning and I'm going to edit some videos this morning. I've got a tablet to set up as well, and I've sort of half started it and I've given up. I don't care about phones and tablets and things, you know. I don't need to have the latest thingamabobber or the latest phone or anything like that. And the worst thing is the setting up as well. I can't be bothered. It's just too much hard work. Right, let's put my Formula 1 sticker down there because we have got the Canada race tomorrow. We are in Montreal. So we can put that on there like that. Isn't that the perfect fit? And then I'm going to leave this because potentially I'm going around to Jess's again because I've said that I will diamante her girls' costumes for a dance show. I used to do a little bit of that. I used to sell phone cases and Converse and stuff that were all blinged up, and I still got all the supplies. So she bought costumes, long story short, and it was an extra £50 to have them bedazzled, and I was like, don't pay for that, I'll do that for you. Absolutely no bother. So yeah, I'm going to leave that. Let's just do this bit here then. So we have got... oh no, I've not eaten very much this week at all because I just can't eat in the heat. I go off, but I've had soup on Monday. Tuesday we had wraps. Wednesday I didn't have anything. Thursday I didn't have anything, and yesterday we had Indian. Not sure what I'm going to have today. It's a bit cooler today, so I probably will have something. And we've got some Mexican wrap kits. I know we eat spicy food and wraps a lot. I think if you look through here, I'm like wraps, curry wraps, wraps. But it's just my favourite thing. We love it. Chris and I are both on the same page with spicy food. And we've got to that point that I think everybody gets to, where if you quite like spicy food and you eat spicy food a lot, when you eat food that's not spicy, you're just like, We've sort of escalated to the point where we are, oh, I've ticked tomorrow as well, but I will do my medication tomorrow. Yeah, if we have something like spaghetti bolognese, which is just normal spaghetti bolognese, we'll both eat it and we'll be like, it kind of could have done with some chilli. Like putting chilli and lasagnas and stuff. We've escalated, but anyway, enough of that. So we are done, and I'm absolutely in love with how that's turned out. I think it's completely gorgeous. It's just such a vibe, isn't it? Just such a vibe. So I've got a few bits and pieces left. I will save them to use in a different spread. I've got some functionals on here. I do have a few functionals left there, and I've got 4 full boxes as well. But for now, that's going to be it from me for today. If you like this video, if you can give me a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, I love you forever, and I'll see you soon. Bye!